Capricorn, this is Just with your April 23rd to May 15th, 2018 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Capricorn, I do see here for some of you, the challenge is going to be able to kind of get up and go when you want to. Make things happen when you want to, okay? I just have this strong sense that once we get into Cancer season, perhaps the first, 7 days of Cancer, and I'm talking about June. No, I'm sorry, July. Once we get into like July, from the 1st to the 7th, for that first week of July, things are going to be changing a whole lot. Whatever people have been waiting to try to manifest or happen, one thing switch from one thing to the next, it will be happening very quickly. But right now, some of you aren't able to manifest the things that you want. It's a slow process. It's going to get there, so don't worry. You do have Pluto, so you have a lot more power than the rest of the signs out here. But it's going to happen. It will take time. So just continue to be the person that you are, knowing that you have to kind of take your steps, pace yourself, and work diligently towards the things that you want. Now, I'm not saying that you guys have to overwork yourself, but you are going to have to practice patience here. Some of you are wanting to get a new car. You can't do it right now. Okay. Some of you have been waiting to try to move jobs and go into a different job. Your manager has been stressing you the hell out. If you're a manager, you've been stressing someone out and they may be thinking about leaving. So be very careful if you're a manager, if you're a supervisor, if you own your own business, if you have staff, because I do see someone deciding to leave. Female energy is what I'm getting, because they just feel overworked, overwrought, underpaid, and underappreciated. And some of you may be feeling the same way as well. So again, if that is the case, you may be putting your resumes out there. You may just to only hear that what you want, because you guys aren't going to leave one place for another place to either make less pay or, to work more hours and get the same amount of pay. So you're wanting a specific amount of money, more than what you've made, or less work, but more opportunity, is what the trade-off would be. And that's not necessarily going to be out there that you're going to be able to find. Now, some of you will be able to, but it will be like you have to start here first and work your way to that spot, which won't take very long for you to do. Or you may have to tempt to perm, okay? So those are the opportunities for some of you. Not everyone, but if you can relate to this, that will be some stipulations around getting to what you want, okay? You can get it, okay? And I do feel like taking this time of reprieve, or feeling like you kind of can't move forward and feeling a bit stuck, is going to work in your favor, because you need to there's a certain energy that needs to be met. Like you need to meet a specific person. You need to interview at the specific place to meet this specific person that will be the change that you seek. Okay. So it doesn't all for all of you, it won't come by just your own efforts. Someone else is going to come in and help you to get where you need to be. And you don't know this yet. Okay. So something that you don't know. So again, if there's anything that's taking longer than you prefer, again, know that it's a process and just go with the process. I do see that what you kind of can't change is that there's going to be some successes, there's going to be some celebrations, and there's going to be some gains and positive outcomes in things that you guys have wanted, okay? So if you have been a Capricorn that's been waiting for a time, this may be your time. Now, everyone's experiencing this shift and change as it relates to Taurus. And the tarot card has been coming out for just about every sign. You guys are no different. And I feel that for some of you, it will be the job that you want. Some of you, it will be a commitment that you made that may have been not under the best circumstances at first. It could have been something that, again, there was more than one party involved, and now it just turns into two people. Someone is being ousted out, and now a whole nother commitment is being made. So I do see like shift and changes as it relates to any aspect of your life, but something that you have been working toward. There's going to be a newfound start in an area. Now, it could be a transformation that happens in your own job, okay? That, you may feel like I'm being overworked, my boss hates me, or vice versa. and then the boss leaves or the one person that you wanted that person's position so badly leaves. And now you get the opportunity to take the position. It'll take a while because obviously you have to do training and that sort of thing, or it may not be readily available for you to just go in or get the title, and maybe a lateral move at first. But I do see whatever it is that you've kind of wanted for quite some time, someone is going to either help you get it or, the ethers is going to bless you. You're going to have you're going to be rewarded with the thing that you wanted. And I do see that happening in the second week. But a lot will be happening. These next 3 weeks will feel like, one day for some of you. And some of you may feel like a lot is happening and nothing's manifesting. All these phone calls for jobs and nothing's coming through for an interview or a hire. All of these invitations to go out and no one's actually committing, setting a date and committing to an actual date with you guys. All these entries and pre-approvals, but no one's actually approving you for anything. So it's a lot going on, and you may feel like people mean well, but again, nothing manifesting. I do see a lot of hurry up and waiting, or things coming full speed ahead and then crash and burning. So again, patience. Because we are talking about all the way until we get to mid of May. And although a lot will be going on, it still will feel like it's drawn out and taken so long. When you look back to wherever you now will be, where you'll have what you wanted, you'll say, well, damn it, it wasn't that long at all. But it'll seem in the moment as you're waiting for it, it'll seem like it's taken forever. So just, again, keep that in mind. Now, that being said, for finances, I see money's coming in. Capricorn, you're doing really well. For some of you, that's obviously making money. I do see you may be waiting on money. So this could be tax season, investments, that sort of thing. If you have invested, I do see you will be having some investment increases this particular month. And I feel like it'll go on until we get into Cancer. Cancer season perhaps is when you are really going to see some gains and things like that. Now, there may be some regulatory, some regulations that will come down. And I feel like that'll happen once we get into May. There's going to be some regulations and rules applied to reckless or just unspecified investments. There may be some, again, rules, regulations that's going to redefine how you move forward in investments. Okay. But I see constant monies coming in. Like, I really do see monies coming in for you guys. I feel like you guys are doing really well for yourselves financially. And I do feel like this is the time for the Capricorn woman. A lot of promotional, opportunities, a lot of getting what a Capricorn woman wants. Okay. Beating out another, gaining that position. It is the time for the Capricorn woman. So you may find overall, whatever it is that you're doing, that you will find increase, and it will continue. This is not a one-off, but it's like we had an amazing April and May. Like, this will go on well until September. Like, this will just happen for you guys all through the summer until we get into the spring, the fall time. So, finances are doing really well. So if you have your own business, if you've been thinking about starting your own business, definitely get that going, because I do see, people there to help you. You guys have a keen sense of confidence and knowing your market. And you'll find that if anybody's loss will be your gain. Anybody's snafu will be your opportunity to pounce and your victory. Anybody's, lack of confidence will be your victory. So you guys aren't to be played with right now. You're in your element. That means the Devil card is here. And I feel like even more so than that, the Pluto energy is also pushing along with Uranus. So there's this element of things coming easy, because again, Uranus being in Taurus, the Taurus card is here, Uranus card is here. With the Capricorn card, that is things literally being handed to you on a platter. Unfortunately, I'm not a Capricorn, and I wouldn't want to be a Capricorn just to have this energy just for a moment in time. But you guys, you have to work too hard. But it's going to really be a great transit for you. I can't believe I'm saying it's a Capricorn, because usually it's always, some other stuff going on. But this is a time that you'll sit back and say, this was a good year. I like this year. This was a good year for me. And again, a lot of successes, and a lot of you guys saying, we did it. We got the account. We did it. I got the new job. I did it. I got the promotion. We did it. We're finally here. Now we can move forward. Like, it's just going to be a culmination that comes out of the blue of gifts that will seem like literally it was given to you on a platter. Okay. Job given to you on a platter, and sacrifices are going to have to be made. So something is going to have to end so something new can begin. Someone's going to have to be X'd out of something so that there can be, two. Okay, I get two. And it's like you don't know, the other person doesn't know, because this is energy that's moving things in a direction where it's just going to be two moving forward. Okay. And this is more strongly toward Capricorn women. So that's being said, I think I kind of touched on love too, but I'll just mention that in love, there may be some worry. Again, I get worry over a father figure. Some of you may be worried about your dad. There may be a worry about a supervisor, manager. If the love of your life, in your life, is a little bit harsh, controlling, there may be some stresses over, how much longer can you take this? Okay. And where you felt you were stuck, and you felt like you were stuck, and that life was just never going to turn back around for you, you'll quickly find that success is coming your way. Some of you, you're leaving behind that mental hang up of, I can't do, it's nothing I can do. This person has a hold on me, which is so not Capricorn. But maybe you've been making someone else feel that way, and now they're being liberated. Okay. I don't feel like if the liberation happens for them, for some of them, the liberation has been, a long time coming. Okay. Even though if it happens for them and you're feeling this, like someone just ups and changes their stripes on you, you may feel like, well, this is something that like came out of the blue. But no, they've been long suffering, even if it's something that they've been putting themselves through, but they've been suffering a long time. And I feel like there will be a lot of intimate moments, especially if you are single or if you are in a relationship. But I do feel like there'll be a lot of intimacy, a lot of renewals, possibly plans to take a trip. But I do see proposals moving forward. And with celebration comes this freeness of intimacy, wanting to be intimate with your mate. Again, feeling a sense of financial stability and success that brings, again, intimacy, and not just sexual intimacy, because that's what I'm speaking of, but there will bring business partnerships. And not to go back on business, but I can't help it. A lot of it speaks to business as well. So there will be partnerships that comes out of a situation. Okay. Now the second week of May, there will be changes. Again, hands changing. Capricorns that were single, out of an intimate moment with someone, now you become in a relationship. You'll be telling, your kids and friends the story of like, we met on that Saturday night, we had sex and we got married, 2 weeks later. We moved in a week later. We've been inseparable ever since, and it's been 15 years later. It's like that type of thing. It's like literally one hand changes another, and you literally, whomever you've been just having casual sex with or having a sexual, escapade with, you guys have been friends maybe for a long time, but then you guys have kind of just been more casual and having sex and that sort of thing. Now the second week of May, it's like, I'm going to marry you. That's it. We're getting married, or we're moving in together. Literally, I do feel like some of this has obsession connect to it. Like someone's obsessed with you or you're obsessed with them. Okay. If it's not, for some of you, it's not about that. And for some of you, you're very much settled in your relationship. I do see that there could be, again, a very lucrative business opportunity that is happening either for you independently as an individual, like you're finally, launching some business, or has acquired a business account that's very lucrative. But something very lucrative will manifest or culminate, okay? And there will be a lot of celebration, and through celebrating with your mate, there will be intimacy, because again, the stresses of money and is not creating any problems in your relationship, which can then speak to a lot of emotional freedoms, so I do see that, okay? And there's going to have to be a sacrifice. Typically, sometimes this card can resonate in there being like just blockages, but I really don't see many blockages happening. I see sacrifices, things coming in and things manifesting so fast that there will be a sense of sacrifice, okay? But whatever's happening and all of these great things, because you guys have really high pinnacle cards, so there's a lot, and it speaks to, the cards are speaking to having financial stability and success and doing really well for yourself financially, but then also having more money continuing to come in, like there's a longevity here, right? Then that there may be a time where there's a low period too. So just be, not to say that some of you don't have to worry, like financially, yes, you can go out and shop and be okay with it. You can take a trip and be fine. Because again, I do see money and I see a continuum of money. But again, I would say whatever high point that you're feeling right now, enjoy every second of this period, because it won't be here always, but enjoy it because it will feel good. It will feel amazing. You will feel a sense of freedom. You will feel euphoria. You'll feel as though you cannot believe that you're having a slice of heaven on earth. And if you can relate to this, please leave a comment in the comment section below, because I would love to find out who can actually relate to this video. I mean, I really wish I had like some form of Capricorn in me, and where it's in my house placement is not going to make any kind of noise like this, because it's not. So enjoy, Capricorns. That's what I have for you guys for the next 3 weeks of April and May. I hope that this truly, it will resonate to just about every Capricorn that can hear this. If you would like to share with me and all of us, please do so in the comment section below. If you want to send me a personal email for this, I will definitely invite you guys to email me if you can relate to this. And if you would like something personal with me, I can be reached in the beginning and end to this video, as well as the description box below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, enjoy, and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Capricorn.